Welcome. I invite you to come just as you're feeling right now to this space. This is going to be about a 15-minute meditation. Um, just sit however it's most comfortable for you, whether it's on the ground, on a chair, lying down. And if you're on a chair, just making sure the soles of your feet are flat on the ground. So I invite you now to close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you, or leave them slightly open. And let's take 3 deep breaths together all the way down to our lower belly. Breathing in, dropping it into our lower belly, making it expand, and breathing it all out, contracting that lower belly, breathing the air entirely out. Breathing in, dropping it in. Nice nourishing breath, and breathing it out, extending that exhale. Breathing in again one last time, and let's hold it just for a second. Feeling full of air. Hold and let it go. Contracting that lower belly, letting all the air out. And now let your belly go soft. Let your breath be normal. And just notice your body from the inside out. Sensations from the inside out. What is going on today? What is going on in this very moment? And whatever is going on, are you being kind to yourself? Or is there some sense of disdain or dissatisfaction or disappointment, etc.? Something that we didn't finish. Can we let that go? Turn your attention inwards and feel just for a moment this sense of dissatisfaction that we sometimes carry with us, sometimes all throughout the day. Most of the time, we don't feel quite settled and satisfied. It seems like we're always chasing after something, right? Notice what that feels like. It's like a motor that's running constantly. Notice this motor. Notice how it feels in your body. Where do you feel this motor? Is it in your belly, your throat, your chest, your back, shoulders? Where do you feel this kind of incessant pushing? And I want you to take a deep breath in. When you breathe out, let that go. Quiet this motor down. You can do that a couple more times if you wish. Good. Now feel your feet. Feel the sensations of your feet. What are they touching? Feel your seat. What is your seat touching? The ground, the cushion, the chair. What are your shoulders touching? Your shirt, your hair, the air. If you're wearing glasses, how do they feel on your face? Come to your breath. Notice how you're breathing. Noticing your in-breath. Noticing your out-breath. Focusing on your breath. Continuing to stay with the sensations of the air entering and leaving your body. And notice if any thoughts come up right now. If they do, it's completely fine. Just notice what those thoughts are. You can acknowledge them. And you can come back to your breath. Feeling the in-breath, the out-breath. Noticing your body sitting in this position or lying down. Noticing the stillness, the quietness within. And just letting whatever arises, let it come. I don't know about you, but I'm having one of those days where I feel like I'm doing some things well and other things I'm just kind of failing at. And there are times when I don't act right or perfectly. And I read somewhere someone saying that we're not showing up to the practice to meet some sort of ideal, but we come to the altar, so to speak, with our broken selves. And we show up this way, and then a response happens when we come as we are, our broken, imperfect selves. And just be honest with what's going on with ourselves. Like, we don't have to pretend that we're perfect. We don't have to pretend that we've got it together. We could be fucking losing it. And it's okay to show up just like that. Just come to your breath. Let those words settle and see how they feel in your body. If any of that resonated with you, whatever that called up for you. Perhaps breathing into your heart area, sending yourself some nurture, some self-compassion, some kindness. Most all of us at some point in our lives, in our childhood or somewhere along the way, most all of us have experienced feeling inadequate, feeling unworthy, and feeling shame about that. Somehow we were shamed either by our parents, our family members, peers, media, social culture. It's everywhere. There's a lot of ways that we could be made to feel this way. And it's okay. It doesn't mean that this is who you are. Let's just bring all of ourselves, all of the flaws, all of our perceived flaws. Let me bring all of that to the practice. And we come to the altar and just present ourselves. Keep breathing. Let whatever comes, let it come. Let it pass through you. That this stillness, this open awareness, this is the container that is you, your true nature. And everything that arises is just going through this container, washing through this container, passing through. And just simply let it pass through. And just notice for the moment when it passes, when it's gone, notice how it feels. Again, this container, this space. Notice if bringing yourself as your broken self to this practice, see if that aspect has shifted anything for you during this sitting. That instead of coming to, quote, meditate and doing everything perfectly, sitting like a little Buddha, acting perfectly, etc., as opposed to just coming just as you are, and letting the response happen through that. We can feel the compassion rise within us for our own selves. And how nurturing and healing this is. Take a couple more breaths before I ring the bell to close out the session. And when you're ready, you can start to bring a little movement to your fingers and to your toes. Your shoulders. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.